This is the Goddess Sessions. My name's Devatara. This is Kobe. Welcome back, my wonderful soul friends. Fulshir Rash Ma'anam Korja Inthak. So today we're here to embrace the energy of the first quarter of the moon. This is about taking inspired action towards your goals. The moon is in Libra, so it's about balance and harmony. And Libra is associated with the kidneys, the endocrine system, the adrenals, and hormone balancing. If you're following the woman's monthly cycle, then it corresponds to spring, which is the dynamic phase, days 7 to 14, which is yin to yang, the follicular stage. So the props that you're going to need today are blocks. You might need a pillow and your mat. If you'd like to set an ambience or a sacred space, burn some incense, light some sage, light a candle, put on a relaxing playlist because we're going to do Yin Yoga today and we're going to be holding our poses. So meet me back here on the mat. So now we're just going to start by tuning in. Allow the eyes to close. Breathing in through the nose, into the chest, and into the belly. Coming into your own center. As we center, we find balance. We find peace and harmony within ourselves. And with the left hand, bring your hand into a fist, opening up the little finger and the thumb. Bringing the little finger to close off the opposite nostril. Inhale. Use the thumb to close the nostril. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, same side. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, same. Exhale, opposite. Inhale, same. Exhale, opposite. Now working with your own breath, finding your own flow unique to you. Alternate nostril breath helps balance our yin and yang, our masculine and female energies. All is well. And now relax. The hands, flush the eyes open. So in Yin Yoga, we're going to hold the poses for about 1 minute to 3 minutes. And Yin Yoga is about finding your edge, and the edge is the happy medium. So it's like a dance. You're going to be moving in and out to try and find that happy medium, to stay in that happy medium. We're going to start with butterfly. If you need a pillow at the back to prop your back up, that'll depend on your bone structure. So I'm not actually sitting on the pillow, I'm just sitting on the edge. We're going to move into butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together, and then slowly I'm going to walk my hands forward, finding that edge. So the happy medium is that you can feel that there's a stretch, but you're not straining. There's no pain. If you need a pillow or a block to prop your head on, whatever is comfortable for you, so that you can feel the stretch in the legs and the lower spine.
long, slow, deep breaths. Allow the mind to be still. Notice anywhere you're holding tension, and allow the body to soften. If the sensation becomes too much, gently move out a little of the pose. And if you're not feeling it, move more into the pose. Always keeping at that happy medium. Because we hold the poses for so long, it means that the stretch actually gets into the ligaments. A few more breaths. One last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, sighing out. Keeping the head down and the chin in. Walk the hands back as you unravel the spine nice and slowly. When the shoulders are up, then slowly raise the neck. Straighten the legs and just give them a roll out. We're going to bring one leg out. We're going to move into half butterfly. Bring the sole of the foot in towards the inner thigh. You're going to look towards that extended leg and then slowly walk the hands forward, finding that edge. My hip is pinching today. So if it's pinching, I move further back and just allow, I listen to my body. Breathe deep. In a good Yin yoga class, everybody will be looking like they're doing a different pose because they're listening to their unique bone structure and muscle structure. So it's not about picture perfect. It's about what am I doing? What is the stretch for? So unfolded, butterfly, half butterfly. It's about lengthening the spine, the side body. And the leg, opening the hips. Breathing deep, relaxing more and more in each exhale. One last deep breath. Sighing out. Keeping the head down, walking the hands back slowly. Very slowly unraveling the spine. Then raising the head. Come to center. Extend the bent foot. Give your legs a roll out. And then the opposite side. Bring the sole of the foot into the inner thigh. Lengthen through the spine. And then walk forward. Listening to your body. Finding your edge. Moving in and out of the pose as your edge changes. Softening more and more in each exhale, anywhere that's holding tension. One last deep breath. Exhale out. Walking the hands back. Lengthening and extending the legs. Good. Rolling out. Roll the shoulders. Now we're going to move into shoelace. So bring one leg across the other. If you want to stay like this, you can stay like this. That's the easier version. And then the other version is to bring the opposite leg back. And you should feel this on the hips and along the leg. If you're not feeling any sensation, you can lean forward
So just listen to your body. Finding your edge. One last deep breath. And then we're going to change sides. If you need to windshield wipe, just relax the legs. And then always the problem is remember which side you did it with last. Find your edge. Remembering we can be different sides. That's normal. Breathing deep. Noticing again where you're holding tension and allow the body to soften.
One last deep breath. Walking the hands back. Unraveling the spine. Unraveling the legs. And now we're going to come to a standing position, dangling. So, feet hip-width apart. And then slowly, we're going to drop the head. Arms are hanging. Knees are soft. And slowly move down to wherever your body will naturally go. So you're getting that sensation of a happy medium. A good analogy that I heard was of Goldilocks and how she tried the 3 different porridges. One was too hot, one was too cold, then one was just right. If your body moves too far down, what you can do is grab on to your elbows, nice and gently. You can allow a tiny little sway. As we lengthen the muscles in the legs and the spine. One last deep breath. Bend gently at the knees, push into the soles of the feet, using your quads to push up, arms hanging in ragdoll, slowly, vertebra by vertebra, chin in until the very end, and the shoulders are back. Then we raise the head. And we're moving into a squat now. So you might want the block underneath you if it gets too much. So if you have it ready. And just come toes facing out. Bring the tailbone down. And then slowly come down into the squat. And to start, you might want to just bring that block underneath. We don't want to feel any pinching
on the knees. Remembering if a pose doesn't feel comfortable for your body, that's okay. You don't need to do it. This is your practice. Finding your edge. You can move the body slightly back and forth. One last deep breath. Sighing out. Move your weight to the front of the mat. Palms down. Push into your heels, lift the buttocks up. And then walk the feet in. And then ragdoll up, nice and slow. We're going to come to a kneeling position, and you're going to be cursing me at the moment, because we're going to move into toe squat. It's really, really good for your toes. It's really good for the soles of your feet. It's not an enjoyable experience, to be perfectly honest. So what I want to do is uncurl my toes. Now my baby toe doesn't really touch the bottom of the mat. Hopefully yours does. And then just allow your weight to move back. Now we're not going to be holding this one for as long as the others, don't worry. If you want to have your blocks ready, you might need them. Breathe deep. And instead of resisting the sensation, in Yin Yoga we breathe into the sensation and try and soften more. It's in that resistance that we hold and we tense, and it causes more pain. So softening those toes. And release. Palms come to the earth and pitter-patter those feet to give them a break. Now I'm going to put the blocks there, and we're going to move in to melting heart. So melting heart is a heart opener. My hips are over my knees are under my hips. And then I'm going to slowly walk the hands forward, bringing my chest towards the earth. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Remember to use your props if you need them. Breathing into your heart center. Bring one hand on top of the other. Just relax the spine, space between the legs. Long, slow, deep breaths. Palms underneath the shoulders. Legs move towards each other. I'm going to push up and back. Come into a kneeling position. And we're going to move into child pose. So in in this child pose, if you want to bring a cushion or a block underneath your forehead or even have it ready, please do. So bringing the forehead towards the mat, sliding the fingers back, dropping the shoulders, allowing the head, the third eye, to connect with the earth. Allowing all the chakras at the back of the body to absorb all the magical energies of the moon. Pushing you, motivating you to take inspired action towards your goals. Those seeds that you planted on the new moon. Allowing the back to melt. All tensions melt downwards towards the earth. From the spine outwards to the sides of the body. And down, down. Releasing all stress. So it may be cleansed by the earth. If your mind wanders, just come back to the breath. Notice sensations in the body. The breath and our senses bring us back into the present moment.
One last deep breath. Sighing out. Hands on your shoulders. And slowly unravel. So placing the blocks to the side. So the energy of the moon at the moment is yin moving into yang. So we've done a lot of yin poses. And it's important when you do yin that you're not warmed up before yin yoga. Now we're going to move into some yang flow poses. So these poses are a flow, and they also help strengthen and get the sensation of doing the salutations. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, curl the toes, and then we're going to move back. My head is down. I lift, press into the palms, into the earth. Lift the knees, bring the hips up, hump the back, and then move forward into a plank, and then when we move back, bend the knees. So find this flow. If you need to move the hands to a more comfortable position, work with your body, make this your practice. So flowing between plank, downward dog, and an extended child pose. Up into downward dog, plank. One last time. Now, extended child pose. Lengthen through the hands. Knees are bent. Lengthening through the spine. And then we raise our bottom up. And then slide the nose towards the earth and forward. And upward dog. Hump the back. Extended child pose. Slide the nose forward. Move with your body. And find the flow to be unique to you. Find your way of doing this. What feels good to you right now in this moment? Maybe it's just to lie down. Listen to your energy. One last time. I'm coming off my mat. And then sit. Lean back into extended child pose just for a moment. Bring the palms together in a prayer pose. Our last pose. Oh, hold on. We're doing happy baby next. Roll out the spine. Second last pose. I thank and bless the earth and all beings of the earth. I thank and bless the air and all beings of air. I thank and bless the water and all beings of water. I thank and bless fire and all beings of fire. I thank and bless the moon and the sun. I thank and bless my guides and guardians, bloodline and soul family. I thank and bless myself for showing up today, participating in this practice. Blessed be. Slowly moving out of the pose, unraveling the spine. And coming to a lying down position into happy baby. Holding the outside of the soles and moving the body in any way that feels good to you. Relaxing the shoulders down. Feeling the joy like a baby. Be curious to what feels good to you. And bring the legs together. And now it's time for Shavasana, a resting pose. So if you want to get a blanket, an eye pillow, go and get that now. I was over prepared today, so my blanket went in the wash. So I'm going to be a little chilly. Allow space between the legs and space between the arms and the body. Allow the neck, the back of the neck to be long. Inhale through the nose, down into the chest, allowing the belly to be soft as you breathe deep. Noticing how the chest and the belly rises and falls like the tides. Move your awareness into your center. within, and without any judgments or thoughts, sense your unique essence, your soul, your spirit. And allow yourself to bathe in the energy of your soul, your unique being, undistracted by the external. Once you sense your being, notice how it feels connecting with your true self, and the soul without conditioning. The essence you're incarnated with in this lifetime. Your true self. And as we're giving our attention to our true self without distracting through thoughts or the external, we're allowing our soul to feel safe in our body. We're creating a safe space for our soul to reside, soothing the nervous system. Welcoming your being fully into your body, into your center. I am my true self. I am connected to my true being, my soul essence. And knowing that at any time you can tune in to your soul essence, create space within your mind and body, and come back to your center, your own magical, powerful energy. And now become aware of the weight of your body, supported by the earth. Allow gentle movements in the fingers and toes. Planting the feet on the earth, knees bent. Allow rotations on the wrist. And movement in the fingers. Change direction. Bring the knees towards the chest. And wrap your fingers around your shin. Rotating the ankles. And change direction. Stretching the toes. And curling them. Rocking side to side. And then roll onto one side. Taking a few deep breaths. And very slowly, palms toward the earth, gently lifting up and coming to a comfortable seated position. Bring the palms out to the sides, gathering up the energy that we created today. Giving thanks to the moon and bringing the energy back down to your heart center. Breathe in as we connect together. Exhale out. And thank you all for joining me here today. From my heart to yours, namaste. Garamahaguiv, Osfela Mashanyu, Omakri Gajita Kri, Sloan August Banat. Blessings. If you like this video, please press the like button, share if there's anyone you know that would be interested, and subscribe if you'd like to follow the journey to align with the moon cycles and align with the natural cycles of the earth. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. From me and Kobe. All right, Kobe. Yeah?